see you there. I'm loving those red glasses.
Yeah.
I love them. I just a real quick introduction. I love what you're doing. We love what you're doing. We see you doing these daily interviews with people and showcasing them and letting them just get online and really, because that's what people they want to do, right? They want to hear from others in the company who are having success, and quite frankly, that's why we have you here. And so I'm just going to give you the mic and let you share whatever is on your heart to share with people about Cash FX, okay?
Okay, thank you, Justin, very much. And Jeremy, lovely presentation along with Graham. I thoroughly enjoyed going over it all again. And yeah, everybody, my name is Hazel. I currently live in England, and I joined Cash FX and had my first trade on August the 24th, etched in my brain. Now, I'm a grandmother. I'm not far off 70 years old. So if I can do this, anyone can. So I started with $1,000 contract, and 8 months later, I was on a $50,000 contract, and I'm soon to upgrade that to a $70,000 contract, and a huge, for me, a huge team growing under me. It's almost 400. Now, all I did was share it. I shared it on Facebook. I shared it because something within me compelled me to share it. And that thing was my soul, my God, because this opportunity is so unique, so special, with a wonderful CEO, with his partner, Edwin. And when I first heard Woskar speak, it was on when Ron Pope and Justin traveled down to somewhere in America, in the States, and they had an impromptu, I think it was a Facebook Live, and I heard Woskar speak for the very first time. And he spoke from his heart, and he was a man after my own heart, because he's a man of the people. He doesn't need Cash FX. He doesn't need all of the challenges that building and maintaining and unfolding Cash FX to the masses brings him. So many challenges. But he also said, these are my words now, but something within him makes him do it. And by golly, he attracted Justin. Justin has attracted all of us. We're all of the same mindset, and it just makes my heart sing that we can bring money, thriving to the impoverished, the disenfranchised, and those in this world that wouldn't have a hope in hell of getting set on a path of abundance without a company that Woskar has brought to the world. It is huge what we have in our hands. It is huge, and it is so simple. Like Justin said, like Katie says, you don't have to know about the compensation plan. You don't have to know about the levels of going up to get to 100K. All of that comes after you take that leap of faith and buy that first contract, $300. Most of us can get $300. Those who can't, get on these giveaway webinars that Justin and Luigi manage for everybody. You jump on and you start the ball rolling. Just trust in what we've got. Just do it. It is huge. So from a grandmother to all of you, and I'm old enough to be the mother of most of you, okay, there's nothing like it. In my lifetime, in my daughter, she was my very first enrollee, and I can tell you, here in the UK, it's nigh on impossible for her generation, she's in her mid-30s, to get on the housing ladder. But you know what? With Cash FX, we are going to be buying her and her little family a house outright. Wow. Do you hear that? In just a few short months, not even a year, we're going to be able to buy a house outright. I'm just ordinary. My daughter's ordinary. We've got an ordinary background. You can do it. Just keep sharing it. I'm going to finish now by saying I started with $1,000 in August last year. I'm now coming up to a $70,000 contract without putting in another penny of my own money. Did you hear that? Hear me, please. Share it. God bless you all, because we're all blessed.
Wow. Wow. I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's like you said, it just comes down to taking that leap of faith from $1,000 to 70,000. And I'm glad I know that now. So you did get started right at the beginning in August. You did not hesitate. You did not know everything you were getting involved in. You just
jumped in.
Faith. Yep.
It is a leap of faith because we didn't know the company. None of us knew the company when we first started. We just took that leap of faith. But now, looking back, the experience has turned into wisdom.
Yeah. That's
what
I tell.
You can only have wisdom when you've experienced something.
Yeah. That's what we tell all these people that are watching this now, that somebody is sharing. So I'm just going to be clear. You may be watching this video a few days after this event, maybe a few weeks later, maybe it's a month later, and somebody said, hey, listen, you really got to take a look at this testimonial from this, this lovely lady, Hazel, and listen to what she has to say. I want you all to know that what we have now, what you have now, is so much more than what we had. But now what we get to see in that wisdom, because wisdom is knowledge and experience together, we can look back and we can see the consistency. We're coming up on a 1-year anniversary on July from the initial pre-launch, and it is simply mind-blowing. So Hazel, I love you coming on here. You're absolutely you're $1 million. You're $1 billion. And thank you for sharing such amazing words with everyone.
It's my pleasure. Do you know, everyone, we're all going to be millionaires, all of us. You just got to stick with it. And you know what better way to start shifting the balance of power in this world to the few that have it all, to the majority now. We are doing it. We're shifting that balance of power. That's powerful stuff.